along with pivotal point values. I plotted graphs and contour diagrams and studied temperature analysis for two regions, non-curved and curved regions. Here I used Mathematica 9 software for all mathematical computations. These are some of the keywords.
Sir, do you prefer any PPT, sir?
Sir,
Do you
here
prefer any PPT?
PPT only, sir. This is PDF PD.
Sir, sir, we are expecting only the main what is your work in the paper.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I am not within 8 minutes. I will close it, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes. This is the introduction. Mainly, my paper has applications in microwave ovens, rice cookers, waters,
Sir,
heaters, and flags.
actually, this is full paper, I think.
Yes, sir.
Is
Yes,
it
sir.
correct, sir?
Even the full paper I will complete in 8 minutes, sir. Sir,
Right, sir. Okay, but the PPT presentation is different, sir.
sir, is PPT only in PDF.
No,
In
sir, it's
PDF.
not PPT, sir. It's a full paper, I think.
No, no. These are slides only. Sir, anyhow, uh, for my regions, it has applications in coal mines and then wipers. Region 3 geometry in civil engineering to analyze dam structure. These are this is in coal mines and these are in wipers in cars and wipers, and then these are applications in dam structures. So this is also dam structure. So this is a geometrical interpretation. Here I have taken 4 regions. This is the region 1, region 2. These are boundary conditions along with boundary conditions. This is region 3. This is region 4. These two are non-curved regions. Region 1, region 2. This region 3, region 4 are curved regions. So for these first I have for region 1 and 2 I have taken pivotal point values here 1 to 5 and then 1 to 5 due to symmetry because these are boundary conditions are equal to half of the region in these 4 regions. This is in region 6, region 7, region 8. I have made pivotal point values in this, and then to find these unknown pivotal point values I have used these this is computational partial operator molecule. Using these computational partial operator molecule I have find unknown pivotal point values. First at a pivotal point 1 we should place this partial operator molecule here minus 4 u1 u2 u4 here 0 0 equal to 0. Like that we get equation number 1. Next placing at 2 this partial operator molecule we get 2. Next 3 4 5. Solving these 5 simultaneous equations I get unknown pivotal point values u1 u2 u3 u4 u5 along with boundary conditions I have have placed in table 1. Next hello sir. Sir, is it clearly visible?
Sir, you can proceed, sir.
Fine,
Yes, sir.
continue, sir. Continue.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Next for the second geometry, for finding these unknown pivotal point values, I used these partial operator molecule at each pivotal point value minus 4u1, 0 plus u16, and then 0 plus u2. So like that, we get all 24 simultaneous equations. Solving these in Mathematica, we get these u1 to u24. Along with boundary conditions, have in table form unknown pivotal point values along with boundary conditions. Next for this geometry, this is curved region. These 1, 2, 3 are non-pivotal point values. 4 it belongs to curved region. For curved region, I should use these partial operator molecule minus 2 into at 4 at minus 2 into 1 plus alpha u4. Here you should multiply with 1.
Sir,
60
sir,
into 1.
please go to your main work, sir.
Yes, sir. 3 plus 0. So using these partial operator molecule, we get 10 equations. Solving these 10 equations, we get output, and then along with boundary conditions. Next for this region, both right side you should use these these partial operator molecule. Left side curved region, I should use these partial operator molecule. And I find 1 to 8 unknown pivotal point values. 1 to 8 equations. Solving these equations, we get its values along with boundary conditions. Now I have plotted these in graphical representation. This is graph one. When you traverse along x-axis, we can show increasing trend. Due to half of the symmetric, graph is symmetrical to half of the region. It shows increasing trend when you traverse in x-traverse direction. Next, this is region 6. When you traverse in x direction, here also it shows increasing trend. Here for region 3, and then region 18. Here in all these 4 regions, when you traverse in x direction, it shows increasing trend. These are contour diagrams for region 5. How temperature is distributed, it is shown in contour diagram for region 5. And then these region 6. For in region 7, region 8, how temperature is distributed, we have shown in contour diagrams. These are conclusions. In all these regions, how temperature is varied, it's increasing or decreasing trends. We fix pivotal point temperature values. By varying boundary conditions, we can manufacture any steel manufacturing. We can manufacture any spare parts in steel manufacturing factories. And then these contour diagrams, from these contour diagrams, we have shown how its applications as in mines, coal mines, and then 4-wheeler vehicles to analyze wipers. These are some of the applications. These are some of the references I have referred. So here there are latest references are there. The 21, this is 21, and then 2020.
One question.
Yes, sir. Yes.
How do you find the pivot element?
By using these partial operator molecules, sir. I will show you, sir.
What is the formula you are using there?
There in the middle, you should use minus 4, that pivotal point value.
How sir? You are taken from any other things are already derived. You are applying new one or already this is in the.
This is in the literature is there, sir. This is minus 4. If you want to find here 1 minus 4 you want.
Sir, stop. What is this? I think is a standard 5-part formula or using other method. 1 1 1 minus 4 na.
Oh no, sir. This is important feature is there, sir. In our engineering application, only you can apply for 3x3 matrix. Here we can apply for any matrix. This is a specialty of this computational partial operator molecule.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Yes, sir.
Hello.
Hi, sir.
Sir, which software do you use, sir?
Mathematica 9, sir. Mathematica 9.
Okay. Okay, sir.
Mathematica
Very
9.
nice. Sir, next year, sir, Suresh Kumar. Hello.
Sir. Balamulli.
Hello.
Balamulli, sir. Ivaru kudu last nama sir Suresh Krishnan.
Hello, sir. My voice is audible.
Suresh Krishnan.
Yes.
Come inside. Sir,
Yes,
Suresh
sir.
Krishnan,
My voice is
come
audible.
inside.
My voice is audible.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Thanks, sir. Thanks, Professor. Thanks, Professor. Okay, now Suresh Krishnan, sir, proceed.
Okay, sir. I'm going to share my screen. Please check my screen is visible or not.
Where I'm looking over only your face only.
Sir, no, sir.
You have to share your screen, sir. Now only sharing. Okay,
Yes,
sir,
sir.
proceed.
Okay, so I can proceed now, sir. My screen is visible to everyone.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, so in this conference, I'm going to discuss about the thermal processing of liquid food in a rectangular prism type container. So this Tetra Pak fruit juice you can see in the supermarkets. This is, we call it as ready-made fruit juices. So it means that the fruit juices are packed inside your Tetra Pak, and then you can readily use this, and then you can drink this. There is one condition is there. Before you're going to send it to this fruit juice into the packed system, that we have to sterilize first.
Sir, it shows only one first slide, sir. It's
Yes, sir,
not
yes, sir.
moving.
Okay, sir.
It's not
View
moving.
your screen. View your screen.
Ah, yeah. Right, right.
Okay, okay,
Okay,
sir. No,
sir.
no, okay. So you want to first you have to sterilize these fruit juices, and then you have to send it to the packing. Then if your fruit juices are sealed, then you can use it for any time. Now come to this introduction part. The globally fruit juices market is in 2018 was 4 billion liters with a compound annual growth of 2% between 2011 to 2018. But 2025, it is expected to reach 9 billion liters with the 6.2 component annual growth rate, right? Okay, so this the fruit juices first we have to sterilize, and also you have to ensure that the nutritive value should not be depleted during the sterilization process. So it means that if you're going to do the fruit juices in sterilization process, if it is overcooking, the nutritive value will be lost. If suppose you are going to sterilize a lesser time, at the time the microorganisms still alive, so that will destroy the entire food system, right? So here the crucial point is the time required to reduce the initial microorganism concentration by 10 log fold. That is very important. That we have to estimate it by using the computational fluid dynamics. Okay, so the objective of this work is I'm going to take this Tetra Pak fruit juices, which is going to be sterilized. It means that the Tetra Pak wall temperature we are going to maintain very high, and then the fruit juices temperature is slightly lesser, and the heat is going to be transferred from wall to the fluid. Then once if the temperatures are attained uniform for entire fruit juice, then we are going to take it out, right? So here the crucial point is how much time is required to
Sir, please go to your main work, sir.
Yes, sir. Okay. So the objective
Main
is
work and any other mathematical parts are there, sir?
yes, sir. Yes, sir. I will come to this picture, sir. Okay. So
Okay,
now
sir.
the
Speak only,
objective.
sir, only for mathematical parts. Sir.
Okay, sir. The objective is here we are going to find out the heat transfer coefficient, heat penetration, and slow heat seizing zone, as well as we are going to calculate the Preclet number. Now this is the problem statement. It means that we are going to take the Tetra Pak. In that we are going to fill the juice, and the wall's temperatures are maintained very high when compared to the fluid temperature which is there inside the can or the Tetra Pak. So the mesh is generated in the rectangular prism layer. So and then the 2D structure which is shown here. The properties of the fruit juice, we took it from the literature, and you can see here the density which is approximately equal to the water, because the fruit juice and the major amount is water content. So that's why the density is also not changes. But the major key component here is viscosity. So viscosity of the juice is not equivalent to the water. It's slightly elevated, and viscosity is strongly function of temperature. Okay. Yes, sir.
Sir,
Sir,
please.
previous table,
Yes.
maybe you will use some references also, sir.
Okay. So the fruit.
The table sometimes we have to add references.
Yeah.
Total print this meeting.
Temperature value. So that I quoted here.
Total
The
print
governing
this meeting.
equations are, this is the governing equation we have solved. One is continuity, momentum, and energy equations. Here we introduce some source term. Hello, sir.
Sir, you have to introduce only SM. Hello? Sir?
Now I can
Yes, sir. Suresh
continue.
Krishna?
Yes, sir.
Hello?
నేను నిలుస్తాను
Yes, sir. Your voice is audible.
Hey,
Suresh Krishnan audible?
Mulli, hearing
Ah.
voice.
సాయంత్రం కుడిస్తాను ఎందుకు
remove headset.
Yes, sir. I think some background noise is there, sir. That's why I'm unable to present it. Okay, now it is clear. Now I'm going to proceed further. So continuity equation, momentum equation, energy equation I solved. And then here I introduced some source term. In the source term, here the density is also strongly function of temperature. Due to that, what happens?
Sir, actually you introduced the SM. Is it correct?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Momentum equation only. Other all equations are same.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Sir,
So,
okay, sir. Then the momentum equation also given here.
Due to density difference, what happens? The fluid will be transported from one point to other point based on its density difference. So these are the assumptions I took it, and these are the initial conditions. And here, this is the crucial point. Here, our objective is we are going to reduce. I mean, the time required to reduce the initial microorganism concentration by 10 log fold, right? So if you see here, this kinetic parameters are get it from the experimental thing. It clearly says that this is the D is the decimal reduction time. So the decimal reduction time says that 30.20 minutes. So it clearly says that this is the time required to
Sir, please go to main work, sir. Main work.
Hey, this is the main work, yeah.
Okay.
Proceed, please proceed, sir. Please
Okay,
proceed.
okay.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
so
This is the main work, yeah, correct.
okay, so now here the temperature, pH, and Niacin concentrations are maintained constant. But in reality, what happens? The temperature is strongly function of position and then time, right? So that the temperature history we need to capture by using the CFD simulations. Once if we capture the time temperature distribution, that we are going to put it here. It means that it's something like this. So when time t equal to 0, you have uniform temperature. When time increases, what happens? The temperature is strongly function of position, as well as it's going to vary with respect to time. But this decimal reduction time, it clearly says that if you're going to maintain at 80 degrees centigrade, then this is the time required to reduce the initial microorganism concentration by 10-fold. So for that, we capture this time temperature profile, and then we are going to take this volume average temperature. So we took the volume average temperature at a specific time, and that we are going to put it in this equation. And then this equation you are going to integrate over the period of time. So this time value, I don't know right now, but the here catch is this is the integrated lethality is approximately equal to the decimal reduction time. So if this is equal at the time, you have to stop the simulation and you have to report the time, right? So the time value is calculated by using this expression.
Governing equation, which method do you apply?
Sir?
Do you get an analytical solution or numerical solution?
Yeah, this is the numerical solution. I mean, the integrated.
Which method, sir? Which method?
Yeah, trapezoidal rule, sir. Trapezoidal multi-segment formula.
Where is it, sir? So you show me.
Oh?
You show me the trapezoidal formula. Where is it?
Okay, so the trapezoidal multi-segment formula, that is the function average multiplied with the state value, right? So I'm not.
Your presentation, where is it? Your presentation, where is it?
No, sir, I'm not displayed. I'm not displayed this formula for trapezoidal rule, but I used trapezoidal rule to get this thing.
But you didn't mention this PPT.
Sir, I mentioned that this time temperature data I extracted from the computational fluid dynamics, and then once we get the time temperature data, then that we have to put it here. So first we have to do the integration, right? Volume mean temperature difference, that we are going to get it at time, and then that value you're going to put it here and then integrate it.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Will be carried out up to the integral lethality.
Tell me your conclusion, sir. Conclusion, sir.
Okay, so this is the different profiles which I shown, and then this is the heat transfer coefficient as a function of time, that is also calculated. So by using the Newton law of cooling, so H equal to heat flux, that is equal to H into temperature difference. the heat transfer coefficient calculated from the Newton law of cooling. And then this is the slowest heat zone, which is captured by using a computational tool. And then the integrated lethality as a function of time is also plotted. So from that only we get this time required to reduce the initial microorganism concentration.
Hello, sir.
This is the conclusion of my talk. Yes, sir.
Okay, sir. Very nice, sir. Your presentation was very nice. Okay, any questions from audience? Hello? Hello? Hello, any questions from audience? Kamilwanan, sir, any questions from your side?
I asked already, sir. Over.
Okay. Okay, thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Please stop your sharing, sir.
Yeah, next. Next. Gayatri, who is the next one? Sir, please come inside. Others, who is waiting here?
317.
Sir,
317.
yeah, sir, I'm Shanti Sheila here.
Okay, madam. Please share your presentation, madam. 317, please share your presentation.
Sir, it is visible, sir. Is it visible?
No, madam.
It's fine, sir. Sir,
Okay, please share, madam. Yes. Sir.
now, sir,
Yes, madam. It's visible.
I'm Shanta Sheila. Started my research work so far. So now I started my research
அவங்களை கூப்பிடுங்க சார்.
paper. So it's a review article, sir. Sir, could you hear me? Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. Proceed.
Yes,
So
madam.
I'm Shanta Sheila doing research under Dr. David Maxwell Gururaj, School of Advanced Science, VIT, Chennai. My presentation overview, abstract, heat transfer, MHD flow, introduction to nanofluids and its application, some literature survey have been indicated here, and the general governing equation, the scope for future research references. So abstract, the study of MHD nanofluid flow under various physical nature are reviewed in this article. The review reflects the governing equation was solved either numerically or analytically. Paper also tries to identify some research gaps and pave way for future research. Heat transfer. Heat transfer is the study of exchange of thermal energy through a body or between bodies which occurs when there is a temperature difference. The thermal energy transfer from one with higher temperature to one with the lower temperature. You all know the mode of heat transfer take place in the three modes of heat transfer: conduction, convection, and radiation. And MHD have been defined here, the study of flow of electrically conducting fluid in a magnetic field, and derived from three words: magnetomagnetic field, hydrofluids, and dynamic movement. The term MHD was initiated by Alfvén, and any movement of the conducting material in a magnetic field generates electric current J, which in turn induce their own magnetic fields, and J cross B forces on the medium known as Lorentz force. And the most important thing in the heat transfer is a boundary layer. Chart taken due to this part, due to friction, the fluid immediately adjacent to the surface stick to the surface. There is no slip condition. The fluid velocity is 0. And the thin layer adjacent to the surface of the body or a solid wall in which viscous force affect the flow is called the boundary layer. The distance from the boundary to the height above the surface, which the velocity becomes 99% of the free stream velocity, is called the boundary layer thickness. Here I have been described the boundary layer and the Reynolds number combined. The thickness of the boundary layer is a function of the ratio between inertial force and the viscous force, that is the Reynolds number. Mathematically, the Reynolds number R is represented by rho L by nu. At low Reynolds number, the flow is laminar, that is, it is less than 2300. And when the Reynolds number is
Madam, hello.
Sir?
Madam, please go to your main work, madam. Governing equation.
Oh, yeah.
madam.
Sir, actually, it's a review article. So just I have taken the general things,
Is
sir.
there any equation are there, mathematical equation?
Only the general thing have been indicated here, sir. So far, I.
Do you add
Sir,
any equation?
no, sir. Just for this. So for the future, I have been indicated here, sir.
Okay. Any other equation are there displayed?
Only the general governing equations.
General governing
The equation of continuity and for the steady flow taken.
Okay. What is your contribution for this paper?
Sir, have been worked out and have been reviewed so many articles regarding this research paper.
Okay, you show me the literature survey.
And so I have an idea of moving my research into,
You show me the
other than the
reference.
nanofluid, I can go for the hybrid nanofluid
Madam, you
Sir?
show me the reference.
references.
The reference you show me.
I've taken.
How many
And
are
in the
collected?
paper have been indicated the physical properties. More than,
Not visible, madam.
it's not visible, sir.
Yes. Which year? The reference which year? Reference from which year? Is there any latest reference are there?
Oh, yes, sir.
Which year?
2000 till 2019-20 I've taken, sir.
Yeah. Okay. Audience, is there any question from audience? Hello? Okay. Okay, ma, very nice presentation. Thank you.
Thank
Please
you, sir.
send your details in our group.
Oh, I've already have sent, sir.
Okay. Thank you. 319. 319.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, 319. Please start your presentation.
Got it.
319. Please start your presentation.
Is it visible, sir?
Yes.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Fazal Ahmed, and today I am going to present my paper. The paper title is an enhancement of heat transfer effectiveness of tabular air-to-air heat exchanger used in gas turbine engine. So, coming to the introduction part, in the introduction part, we will say growing demand for environmentally friendly aero gas turbine engine with lower emission and improving specific fuel consumption can be met by incorporating heat exchanger into gas turbine engine. The development of new kinds of heat exchanger is ever in progress, both for seeking to reduce the volume of heat exchanger and to enhance the performance in terms of pressure drop or a heat transfer capacity. Depending upon the classification, there are different types. It may be depends upon the process, direct or indirect, and the type of construction. It may be plate, tube, or extended surfaces. And also it depends upon the heat transfer mechanism, whether it is a single phase or a two phase. And also for the flow arrangement, whether it is parallel, counter, or cross flow. The aim of my research paper is to check if we are able to improve the heat transfer characteristics of an air-to-air heat by varying the. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Please go to your main work. Mathematical part. Do you have any mathematical part?
No, sir. Actually, this is a design I have designed in, sir.
Any mathematical parts are there?
I have designed this in a CATA and also in ANSYS. These are my dimensions which I have used in my software. It's a heat exchanger, sir. Tube heat exchanger. I have designed like.
What is your conclusion?
Yes, sir.
Tell me your conclusion.
This is my conclusion. I have designed two sets of pipes, one with a turbolizer, one without turbolizer, that is smooth pipes. And this is the graph I got from that. It shows comparison of delta T for the pipes with turbolizer and without
Okay,
turbolizer.
Graph, which software do you use?
Sorry, sir.
Which software do you use?
I'm not able to.
Graphical representation, how to draw.
Sir, I got this result from the ANSYS and then I draw it, sir. I applied my condition in the ANSYS, then I got the result.
Okay, please show me your references. Okay, is there any latest references are there?
That is it.
There is no latest references. Why?
Sir, actually, I got what I need from these references only, sir.
No. It's not good. Not good. But the same work is extended or not?
Sir, I am working on it, sir.
This current duration, is there
Sorry,
any paper is related to the same area?
So these are all related
Last
to
5
sir.
years. Last 5 years.
Doing very well there.
No, sir.
Last 5 years. Do you have any literature? for
Yes, sir.
this
Yes, sir. Sir, literature, sir.
Literature is there.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But where is it? You show me.
Yes, sir. It is here in mentioned fifth, sir. Fifth number.
Sixth one.
Yes, sir. And also the
Sixth one here is not there. Why?
Yes, I have not mentioned the year, but these three references are.
Okay, the sixth reference. Where is the author name? Author name is not there. Why?
Author there is. The sixth one is the sir. It is a chapter from a book, sir.
Okay, sixth one only title is there. Who is the author? Who is the volume? Who is the publisher?
I am
Actually,
taking
this
this.
references is not good. I think. Is it correct? Even your references also is not good. Okay, Fasil. Any other question from audience? No? Okay, next. Okay, thank you. Please stop sharing. Fasil.
Okay, sir.
Fasil, please stop sharing. 319. Okay, 323. 335. 335. No, 335. Okay, 361.
Yes, sir. 361.
Okay, 361. Please start your presentation.
Yes, I'm sharing my screen. So, is the PPT visible?
Yes, yes.
Yes, sir. Good afternoon, everyone. The topic which I'm going to present today is study the effects of heated wall profiles and superheat on bubble evolution in flame boiling and VOC with VOCS of phase change model. So, an overview of this presentation is first we will discuss about a small introduction, then computational domain, governing equations, then numerical methods being used, and results and discussions, conclusion. This study presents.
Karan,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
please go to our governing equation.
Yes, sir. Yes, this is the computational domain. Like the bottom wall is like given no slip condition, and top wall is set as outlet, and the dimensions are given of for each walls, and the both side walls are given as symmetric. And all the like inside is filled with liquid, and it is set to zero at like the velocity is set to zero at initial conditions. The lambda naught shown in the image is calculated. The Taylor wavelength is calculated using this formula, and the thermophysical properties of the fluid is shown in this table. Governing equations. The governing equations for an like Hirth and Nicholas 11 it has shown the sum of volume fraction of liquid and sum of volume fraction of liquid and vapor is equal to 1. And this is the advection equation for volume fractions, which is looking like a typical continuity equation with a source term which include. Yes, sir.
What is your work for this equation, governing equation?
So we have added the source term which calculates the mass flow rate for liquid fractions. Sorry, flow rate for liquids and vapors. Which is. Yes, sir.
Right. Okay.
Mm. And like interfacial mass transfer, the mass transfers for liquid and the vapor is given as follow. And like
The
interfacial,
momentum equations, do you have any change?
yes, like we have included this volumetric force term, which is based on surface tension given in here, like Bragg-Bell et al. 1992.
Yeah, right.
And okay. And then the energy equation, we have a source term which is added, and this is defined based on like SH is equal to minus mass flow rate and latent heat. And numerical methods used a finite volume method to discretize these equations and on structure grid with the commercial CFD code ANSYS Fluent. Convective flux coefficients appearing in momentum and energy equations are derived with second order upwind scheme, and first order implicit scheme was used for time discretization. And the interfacial mass fluxes the source terms are coded using CFD C language, and it is a C language with Fluent macro, and it is hooked in ANSYS Fluent. And a simple algorithm is used for pressure velocity coupling, and VOF advection equations are used and solved using Young's PLC method was based on Young's PLIzing method for geometric reconstruction.
Bharani,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
lot of methods you so lot of methods. Which one actually you use? Finite
Sir,
volume method, another C programming. Lot of things are there. Which one do you use?
so no, basically finite volume method is for discretization, sir. This C coding is to add the source term into like Fluent is a commercial software. In order to add our own source codes, we need to use C programs. So
Okay, the
we use.
finite volume method already lot of members use the same method. Why do you use again and again? Is there any other method or there?
So no, like finite volume method is one of the like well-known and it has been like a robust method which is being used in used for CFD for a long period of time, and it is like used in most of the industries, and it is known for its quality and all
Okay,
this.
it's a finite volume, finite difference method, Keller box method, Galerkin method, lot of methods are there. Differential quadrature method. But you have to compare other method also, if possible. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, the next.
Yes, sir.
Please go to
And yes, sir. So final result like we studied the bubble structure, and initially we we gave the superheated.
But your
We
governor equation how to solve? Do you know the analytical approach?
So we haven't used analytical approach. We use numerical approach. We
Only
discretize.
numerical approach. Only
Yes, sir.
numerical approach.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But a lot of analytical method also possible.
Yes,
You
sir,
may
but
include in future. You may include in future
yes, sir. Yes,
analytical
sir.
method. But when compared to the numerical solution, analytical method you will get the accurate solution.
Okay, sir.
Some small error is very less.
Okay, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Since like lot of
Okay, your
source term,
conclusion. Please tell me. Please tell me your conclusion.
yes, sir, like we first analyzed with a flat plate with the 10 Kelvin at the bottom wall, and we studied the evolution of bubble structures so from 0 to 2.2 seconds, and we can see the evolution of bubbles in the image. And once the basic baseline 10 Kelvin with flat surface studied, and then we tried to increase the superheat and also try with the curved surface instead of flat surface. And in this image we can see the evolution of bubble for curved surface. So compared to the
Okay,
flat surface, we can say
Bharani, please
yes,
tell
sir.
me your conclusion only.
Yes, sir. We have found that using curved surface accelerates the bubble evolution, and also increasing the superheat also increases the evolution of bubbles. Like time difference between the first bubble and second bubble is decreased for curved surface and flat surface, like curved surface and increase in superheat. So in these combination techniques.
Bharani,
Yes,
you
sir.
show the references. Which reference do you follow this paper?
These are the references.
Which reference do you follow?
So there are a lot of reference we have followed. Basically, some reference
No.
which are important, which are
Main
important
part
are
of the work from which paper? Main part
so,
of the work.
so from this 2006 to 2014, and also
No. One, you should show only one paper.
so So mainly, so equations are from 2014, and
Where this reference?
the ninth.
Ninth reference. Senthil Kumar.
Yes, yes, sir.
Okay. Journal of Heat and Journal. Okay. Is there any latest reference? 2020, 2021.
So there are latest reference, but the base of this paper is basically from these reference, because these equations are still being used the same without changing it. So
Right. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Bharani.
yes,
Your reached number, tell me. 3?
361, sir.
Right. 366. Please stop the sharing. Please stop the sharing.
Finished, 360 finished.
361. 366.
Yeah, 360 finished. 366 finished, sir, finished.
Okay. 361. Bharani.
Bharani now only finished.
Hello, sir, 335, sir. I'm here, sir.
3.
35.
Yeah, 335, sir. Please present. Sir.
Yes, sir. Sir, can you see the screen? Sir, is that clear?
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
yes, sir, proceed.
Yeah, myself, Dr. Palakiran. I'm working in CBIT College, Hyderabad. The contribution of my work to this conference is like there is another co-author, Yashish Mandela. She is working as a professor from Vijnana University, Guntur. I just want to present the work related to Rayleigh-Benard convection and which is confined to porous media known as Darcy-Benard convection. The important thing is that a lot of work is being done in this case. The additional tools that what I've done here is, you see here these ethers. It's like a gravity modulation process. And you see another topic here, rigid boundary conditions. Gravity modulation, rigid boundary conditions, and one more term is there. That is for non-linear case, I'm going to talk about actually. Linear case, many works that have been contributed to the research field, but only for
Sir,
non-linearity.
sir, slide is not moving, sir.
No, sir, I'm on the first slide only.
Oh, right.
Yeah, I'll just go ahead, but don't worry.
Just raise your voice, sir. Raise your voice.
Yes, sir. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, sir. Yeah. Okay. So the recent work, as you are looking for, like along with this work, Kanchan has done some work using rigid boundary conditions, whereas the modulation part is missing in that. Why we go for this digital modulation is to control the stability analysis and also control the heat and mass transfer. But especially here, we are looking into only heat transfer controls. And you see that another paper, Madhurya and Kiran, that's nonlinear mechanics. Okay, that they have contributed work related to gravity modulation, but for oscillatory without rigid boundary conditions. And also recently, Kiran, that's myself, applied mathematics mechanics, contributed some oscillatory condition, gravity modulation, but no rigid boundary conditions there. And the gravity modulation can be also obtained from Gershon study. It's a very old paper, but the idea was gravity modulation has taken some time. Okay, the physical model looks like this. We consider horizontal porous medium. And you see this, the gravity field is extended in terms of sinusoidal layer. It's like vibrating up and down, moving up and down like this, moving up and down, and heating from the bottom and cooling from the top. So the mathematical model I'll show. So these are the governing equations. You see this, I said Darcy model, the term actually
Sir,
due to the
hello, sir.
Darcy. Yes, sir.
Sir, this model, what's your contribution, sir?
So this, that's what I said, sir, in the first slide. My contribution is gravity modulation, rigid boundary conditions, and
Sir, you show only the equation, sir, but it's helpful for other researchers, sir.
that's what, yeah, yes. You see this one, this gravity field is sitting here. The non-linear term is sitting here. And 1, 2, the third one is rigid boundary condition. Three concepts are together here because for rigid boundary conditions, nowhere the work has been done for linear, non-linear models. But whereas for linear models, so far many authors have done it. So these are the three things that I'm going to put together and then check for the results. Okay, so what happens here? Next, look at this non-dimensional equations here. 16 and 17. 17 for momentum and 16 for energy. You see, this is non-linear path. This is what we are going to check with the boundary conditions rigid. See, this one actually rigid here. They are not free boundary conditions. Free boundary conditions, a lot of people have contributed. That's the only additional point to this work. It's actually under revision from NLM, but it's being rejected, but still communicated to other work, other journals. Now, see, the model that I'm going to solve actually the old pattern, but apply to the shooting method and then solve the solutions. You see, equation 16 and 17, this is the non-linear part. And you see here, GM is sitting in momentum equation. This is actually the part of this Rayleigh number here. Look at this one. This GM actually, this is very important that with this, the media is up and downs like vibrated. Through the vibration, how the flow taking place inside the media, that's we are going to analyze it. So it's simply like when you vibrate, how the heat transfer is going to take place, and even when you vibrate, what is the stability analysis? Okay. So now we go for step by step like order analysis using this equation 90. So we have first order equation solutions here. So look at here, psi and T. Psi represents for streamline flow and T represents for energy. And the B and A are the amplitudes of convective flow. And you
Sir,
can
how
locate
many
here.
terms do you take, sir? The peta
Uh,
method?
that's up to 3 terms. Generally,
Up
people
to
will
3
go.
terms.
Yes, sir. Yes, yes.
Okay.
Up to 3 terms we have taken and we have simplified the problem. And second order, we have a solution. See, this R naught C is the critical Rayleigh number which defines the onset convection. That's very important. For weakly nonlinear, it is very less, and for large, like large enough, you will have chaos. The QoS is another part we have done. This is only for nonlinear weak nonlinear case. So the QoS part is communicated to the journal. That's what I'm not presenting here. Now, second order, we have Nusselt number, which measures the heat transfer in the medium. And up to third order, we are going to find out exam solutions, and we are going to find a condition for existence of solution. You see here, equation number 36. It's a solubility conditions. You can check with the papers of Siddheshwar from Bangalore University, sorry, is from Christ University. So this relation actually gives a condition for existence of third order system. So at this, we are going to arrive at ZL equation, which is known as Ginzburg-Landau equation, involving the terms of finite amplitude A. And this A is found from this, is find from this equation and substituted into equation 31 and evaluated heat transfer in terms of amplitude of convection varying with time. And solving this equation 37 using shooting method, we are going to have or generalize the solutions. You see here, this is Nusselt number, heat transfer, and this is time variations. So time variations we have called it as. Effect of gravity frequency, like how much speed that you are vibrating the system. As you keep on like vibrating more and more, you see the amplitude with the length, it's
Sir, how to get the diagram, sir? How to get the diagram?
so the diagram, you see here, you have to use the MATLAB code for this equation 37. From 37, evaluate or find the amplitude A and substitute into the equation 31, and you can get here NU, heat transfer coefficient. So interrelation with 37, 31, you have to solve, okay, by using any one of like Mathematica, MATLAB, and Origin. It's up to you there. Okay, right. Now, it's a matter of this one. You see this one, gravity modulation. As you keep on like vibrating more and more, you see omega 2 here, it's larger here, and omega 10 here comes down. That's and until 40, it becomes normal stage. So there is no fluctuations in energy transmission here. And other cases like especially, look at this. The my results are contributed here. That's very important. The figure, the second figure. So Kanchana Siddheshwar in recent studies 2020 applied mathematics and computation, they have not presented these results. See, when I use the rigid boundary condition, that means the plates are going to be non-smooth, and for free boundary condition, plates are going to be very smoother. So compared to this one, when rigid, you need a lot of energy to move the fluid from the bottom plate to upper plate. That's
Sir,
where
do you create any other Comparative table, sir.
I'm sorry.
Comparative table is there in your presentation. So,
No, I just compare the results of other things, but not the tables. Like I don't have a, I'm not keeping the readings. This is because numerical techniques that we have applied, right?
okay.
And you see, this is, I said non-linear. You can't go for straight away analytical techniques. That's the reason we have used numerical techniques, because the time factor is sitting in there in the momentum equation, in which like you can't go directly convert into by using any similar transformation or any other method into some ordinary differential equation. So these are the new results that we obtain here and addition points to the paper. And you see this one, if I take, as you consider in the first figure, Nusselt number versus this frequency of modulation. You see, as frequency increases, see the effect of vibrations. If the system is more vibrated, see the effect of, the transmission of energy is, coming down. Like it's taking, it's diminishing its position, normal position. Similarly, the amplitude of gravity also affects those here. So these are the streamlines you can see here, sorry, isotherms you can see here. Initial, when time is very slow, like initial state, so it's moving, there is a motion here, and as time enhances, you see the motion like how isotherms are going to lose their evenness. It becomes odd, and it becomes more vibrant, so it is more and more variations in isotherms you can observe. So the same conclusions that I have explained in the results. So the same things I have kept here. So no required to again explain. So that's the thing in my presentation. Sir.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Very nice, sir. Very nice presentation.
Right, sir.
Any other questions from audience? Hello? Audience? Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yes.
Please
Yes.
stop the sharing, sir. Please stop the sharing.
Yeah, yeah. I'm sure.
Stop the sharing. Stop the sharing. Okay, next, sir.
Thank you. Thank you, all of you.
366. 366. 366. Okay, 668. 668. Hello?
Hello, sir. I am here, sir. Am I audible?
668. Yes, yes.
Am I
visible.
audible? Okay,
Yes,
okay. I'm
yes.
sharing my. Okay, okay. I'm sharing my screen.
Right, okay. 668. Yeah, you said.
Bala, how many persons remaining?
Two, sir. Two, sir.
Two, ah?
இதை தவிர டூ இருக்கு.
Okay, okay.
ராஜ் காயத்ரி. ராஜ் காயத்ரி. ராஜ் காயத்ரி.
சொல்லுங்க சார்.
இதுக்கப்புறம் டூ தானமா இருக்கு?
ஆமாங்க சார்.
மீதி எல்லாம் பிரச்சனை பண்ணிட்டாங்கல்ல?
ஆமாங்க சார், பண்ணிட்டாங்க சார்.
சரி, இப்ப 671 679 ஒன்னு டூ தானே இருக்கு? எடுத்தனமா?
சார், ஹொசைன், பிரியங்கா, ஷாலினி இவங்க 3 பேரும் பண்ணணுங்க சார்.
சரி, இன்னும் 3 பேர் பண்ணணும்.
ஆமாங்க சார். 670 679
670 679 ரெண்டு இருக்கு.
Hello, can you see my screen?
7 minutes சொல்லிடு. 7 minutes சொல்லிடு. Please சொல்லு.
Hello.
Yeah.
Please start, sir. Please start.
Okay, okay. Good afternoon, sir. Myself MD Mozakir Hossain. I am a full-time PhD research scholar under Dr. Harikrishna Behra. So today my title of my topic is hydrodynamic stability of a shear imposed thin Newtonian gravity-driven film flow down a porous inclined plane. So basically, this is my outlines. Actually, objective, introduction, mathematical formulation, result discussion, and conclusion and references. So in objectives, before I go into objectives, I have to show the applications. So this is some applications I'm including in coating industry, medical, biomedical, on automobiles, refrigerators, and air conditions. So this is some application I'm showing you. This is our incubation, and this some coating process, some wavy sense ripples. So here I can here it is applicable that instability of a thin film under the various small parameters. Okay, so this is my application in heart transplants, and this is also an on-cam applications in industry.
Please go to work.
So this
Please
is
go
the
to
yeah.
please.
This is so this is my mathematical model. This is a symmetric diagram. So basically, what I have taken, this is a viscous flow. This viscous fluid actually is flowing under the gravity, and here I consider the shear stress, external shear stress, and I took the porous bed, but I did not take any fluid inside the porous bed. I just my motivation is actually to analyze the impact of the surface of the porous bed on the viscous fluid. So, and this is a thin film. So actually thin film means actually the ratio of the thickness of the film and the characteristic wavelength is very small. So this is the governing equation.
Musagir Hussain,
Yes, sir.
yeah, please go to our main work.
Yes, yes, sir. Directly I'm going to the calculation. So this is my continuity equation. First one is continuation, second one is Navier-Stokes equation. That means momentum equation. The first one is continuity equation, and second one is Navier-Stokes equation with x and y direction. And this is my free surface boundary condition. That's y equal to hxt. So this is first one is kinematic boundary condition. Second one is tangential stress and tangential stress balance, and this the third one is normal stress balance. And in bottom, I consider the slip condition. That means this is the effect of the permeability. That's y equal to 0. Now I did this analyzing. Actually, this is actually I use the perturbation technique with respect to the epsilon. That means the aspect ratio, small aspect ratio. Small aspect ratio, basically this epsilon. This epsilon is basically nothing but the ratio of the mean film thickness and the characteristic wavelength. So with this
perturbation technique do you use?
Hello.
Which perturbation method do you use?
It's a linear perturbation, sir.
No, linear perturbation general.
So I can hear you,
Which
sir.
procedure do you apply?
Hello, sir.
Which procedure do you apply?
Oh, sir, small aspect ratio, sir. I first applied actually analytical method, sir. First of analytical method for nonlinear calculation, sir. In my work, there is two techniques, sir. First, I'm telling you, sir, there is two techniques. One is analytical technique, another numerical technique. For when I go for that.
If analytical method, which method? Method name.
Yeah, analytical method is a perturbation method, sir. Linear perturbation technique.
Perturbation method means general. That is general.
Yeah, general perturbation.
Which perturbation method do you apply?
The linear perturbation method with respect to epsilon, sir.
Linear perturbation, non-linear perturbation here all are general.
Yes, sir.
Which procedure or which method do you apply to get this analytical solution? That is my question.
Sir, this is not after this, sir. This is not normally there is no. This is just after the perturbation. We have to find this every zeroth order and first order term. Then you have to use in this kinematic boundary condition. From there we can get it the velocity. That's the base flow velocity and the perturb velocity. So this is the technique, sir. We have to main focus is, sir. We have to derive this base flow velocity and the perturb velocity. Then after that we can get that nonlinear evolution equation.
No, is there any power series solution?
Sorry, sir?
Power series method?
Power series? Power series method, sir. Sir, this is a perturbation one kind of power series method, sir, with respect to epsilon.
No, ma, you tell me the method. Which analytical method is used?
How do you solve your equations?
Okay, so I'm telling, yeah, sir. So I'm solving the equations that the base flow velocity profile and this thing. Actually, with after perturbation, we have to find actually zeroth order. Zeroth order means without epsilon, and perturb means that with epsilon term. That's mean leading term. Then we have to substitute in this governing equation. Then we can find it the velocity profile and this.
No, singular perturbation.
Single perturbation.
No, singular perturbation or boundary layer solution.
Boundary layer solution. It's a singular solution. No, sir, it's a boundary layer solution.
Boundary layer solution.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
So main thing actually, sir. No, actually, sir, I'm telling you, sir. Actually, sir.
The correct procedure.
Actually, main focus is actually, sir. We have to find that the critical zone, sir. Actually, critical is subcritical zone and super unstable zone, because in here is First of all, this main thing is, and in my work actually, sir, I did the non-linear perturbation, sir. For linear perturbation, I did it because to find the growth rate. Because to find the growth rate, after finding the growth rate, I can just conclude that whether the fluid is stable or unstable. But main focus in my work, the new thing is that I just analyze the non-linear calculation, non-linear perturbation. Because without nonlinear perturbation, you can't find the subcritical and supercritical stable zone. So my main focus is you have to check that whether the fluid is what is the mechanism of the fluid inside this inside the subcritical and supercritical zone. Because the nonlinear perturbation actually very small amplitude rather than the linear perturbation.
No. Linear perturbation. Is there any techniques are there? Any technique name?
Any
Technique name? Any technique name?
Okay. Hi, so scaling, sir. Sir, this is technical, so Landau scaling, sir. Landau method.
Right.
So this is
The final conclusion. Tell me the final conclusion. Then.
Okay, sir. I'm saying, sir. So this is some results I'm putting, sir. This is critical and critical error number. Some results. This is some results actually inside this supercritical and subcritical zones. That threshold amplitude, then the nonlinear phase speed. And the main numerical result here, what I was trying to say actually so actually basically this is actually the solution of the deformation, nonlinear deformation equation. Here I use the finite difference scheme to solve this nonlinear perturbation equation or nonlinear deformation equation. So this is actually each time how this deformation is going on. Each time, that means just follow my cursor, that you can see that from t equal to 0 to t equal to 2, when the time is moving, then you can see the change of the deformation, surface deformation. This is another result, and for each time.
Is there any ranges are there in HT? Is there any ranges are there?
Sorry, sir.
HT, any ranges?
Any?
Range.
No, sir, I can hear you, sir. What you are trying to say, I don't understand.
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir, I can hear you.
HT.
H.
Do you have any range in HT?
Okay, H. Actually, yeah, range actually, I have to find this H actually 0.1 to 1.2. But basically, sir, this is the amplitude. This H, this along the x-axis, what is the amplitude? That means H is nothing but the amplitude of the perturbation. This is actually amplitude. Just see my cursor. This is the amplitude actually. This is actually the free surface.
Okay, please go to our conclusion.
Okay, so the conclusion is actually this. My main motto actually conclusion is actually what I find here from this my analysis, that evolution equation corresponds to surface deformation is obtained. And second thing is that problem is analysis for a small aspect ratio, both linear and non-linear, not only linear, linear and non-linear characteristics of the following film accessed. And another thing is that what is the effect of the shear stress, the external shear stress, and what is the effect of the permeability. Then what we can see that in the if I increase the shear stress, then it will be more unstable along the positive direction. But if I apply this opposite direction, that means downstream, if I opposite direction of the flow, then you can see that the fluid will be more stable. Same thing for the permeability also.
Okay, thank you, Ujjain.
Hello.
It's a very nice presentation. Thank you. Is there any other question from audience?
Sir, yes, please. One question.
Yes, sir.
You said the non-linear and weak non-linear and some two concepts, and you are explaining non-linear.
Yes, sir. Yes. So what is the difference?
Yeah, what is the difference?
Yeah, sir. Difference is actually, sir, basically most of the people do the linear stability. Linear stability means actually very.
No. I don't want linear.
Okay.
Difference between weak non-linear and non-linear. That's it.
Okay. Difference between weak non-linear and non-linear. Sir, weak non-linear actually, sir, weak non-linear means that epsilon. Okay, I'm showing you. The difference is actually we have to find the result, the properties of the fluid. That means stability of the fluid inside the range, delta range.
Hello,
Delta is very small, sir.
Ujjain?
Yes, sir.
Generally, you tell what is linear, what is non-linear.
That's it.
Sir is asking that.
Okay. Linear means we take the linear perturbation, and non-linear means if the perturbation is much more higher degree than the linear. That means the up
No,
to
no, so
greater than
fine.
2.
No.
Greater than 2. Yes.
Weakly non-linear you said, and non-linear you said.
Yes, sir.
In general, will it happen?
Okay, sir. It generally happen if we take the delta. Okay, sir. I can show you just.
Forget delta. Forget delta. Don't speak mathematical expressions. You said weak
Okay.
non-linear and non-linear.
Okay.
Why, if the non-linear is there, why do you want to go for weak non-linear?
Okay. Why do you go for sir? Because sir.
You can look it up.
Okay, sir. Okay. I understand your question.
Thank you.
So basically, we went for this weakly nonlinear. Weakly nonlinear means, sir, that length of this region actually very small, sir. That is very weak, sir. Length of this region region from the marginal curve or neutral curve is very small in the nonlinear zone, nonlinear stability. That's why it's called actually weakly nonlinear. If we take that length or range is very high, that it is not it is normally nonlinear, but it's not weakly nonlinear.
No.
It's
See, the non-linear concept will not be depending on length scale or something. There should be some coupling between some two physical operators, right?
Yes, sir.
Then you are talking about length.
The length I am telling because in mathematics actually I did that. I took the delta because they are considering the delta is very small. So this is actually they took this the neighborhood of the neutral stability curve very small. So that's why they are calling that is a weakly nonlinear. According to my concept, sir, actually.
There is no your concept. It is open to all. Okay, first look for that, right? Okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay, sir. Okay. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. It's been very nice presentation. Thank you. Okay, next.
Thank you, sir. Can I stop this?
Yeah. Stop the sharing. Please stop.
Okay, sir.
Please stop the sharing. Our time is end.
Bala, next, Bala, please,
Sir,
next
end
person.
kar da. Raj Gayatri.
Sir, 670 Priyanka, sir.
Priyanka.
Yes, sir.
We have very less time now. Only 2 to 3 minutes.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Main work. Please explain your main work.
Okay, sir.
Share your PPT. Share.
Hello, sir. Sir.
Proceed, Priyanka, proceed.
Yes, sir. Sir, is it
Proceed.
visible, sir?
Yeah, visible.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Unmute and talk. Madam.
Yes, sir.
Unmute,
Priyanka,
madam.
start பண்ணுங்க.
Yes, sir. Sir, I already did.
Priyanka, do you send the message?
Sir.
Dr. G. Gajendran, right? Okay.
Yes, sir. Very good
போட்டீங்களா வாட்ஸ்அப்ல போட்டீங்களா?
Yes, sir.
Right, okay. சீக்கிரம் சொல்லுங்கம்மா. 5 minutes தான்.
The title of my paper is Predicting Liver Diagnosis Using Automatic Classification Model. I'm doing this paper under the guidance of Dr. D. Gajendran, sir. These are the agendas. Introduction to Artificial Intelligence.
நோமா இது தெரிய மாட்டேங்குதே. It's not visible. Next slide.
Sir.
இது போடுமா PPT மோடுல போடு அப்பதான் மூவ் ஆகும்.
சார் அப்படிதான் சார் வச்சிருக்கேன்.
மூவ் ஆகலையே, நெக்ஸ்ட் வரலையே. மறுபடியும் ஷேர் பண்ணுங்க.
ஓகே சார்.
சீக்கிரமா, டைம் இல்ல, நோ டைம்.
ஓகே சார்.
30 closed actually. Our session closed 2:30. 3 o'clock validatory function. ஷேர் பண்ணுமா?
சார்.
Okay.
Okay.
Move the next slide. பவர் பாயிண்ட் மோடுல போடுங்க. ரைட், ஓகே ஓகே, அப்படியே மூவ் பண்ணுங்க. அஜெண்டாலாம் சொல்ல வேணாம், டைரக்டா போங்க. ஈக்குவேஷன், மேத்தமெட்டிக்கல் ஈக்குவேஷன்,
Okay, sir.
எனி மேத்தமெட்டிக்கல் ஈக்குவேஷன்.
So neural network definitions.
ஓகே.
A neural network is created under the influence of human brain. It has the ability to learn by itself and produce a reasonable output. The main aim of proposing ANN for solving non-linear problems. This is the typical non-linear artificial neural network. Mathematical formulation of multi-layer feed-forward neural network. Sir?
Yeah, tell me.
Okay, sir. The artificial neural network is classified into two types: single-layer neural network and multi-layer neural network. Here we consider multi-layer
உன்னுடைய
neural
ஒர்க் மாடு, ஜஸ்ட் யூ டெல் யுவர் ஒர்க்.
Okay, sir.
Not for others work. What is your contribution, you tell me.
Okay.
Hey, Bala, keep quiet. Keep quiet.
உங்க ஒர்க் மட்டும் சொல்லுங்க மேடம். சொல்லுங்க, டைம் ஆயிட்டு, இன்னும் 5 minutes தான் இருக்கு.
Sir?
Tell me.
Yes.
So this is a mathematical equation. Without this equation, how can I proceed, sir? Or shall I proceed next, sir?
நீங்க என்ன பண்ணீங்க அதை மட்டும் சொல்லுங்க.
Sir, with the help of this mathematical equation, we apply this kind of equation into the Indian patient liver data set, sir.
ஓகே, லிட்ரேச்சர்லாம் பண்ணீங்களா? லிட்ரேச்சர்லாம் காட்டுங்க. லிட்ரேச்சர். Okay. Sir, any latest paper are there? 2010, 2016, then?
16.
Then? Rajendran 16 is there, then? Another? Any other general paper? Latest paper is there?
2010 தான்.
Yeah, right, okay. நீங்க வந்து நிறைய லேட்டஸ்ட் பேப்பர் கலெக்ட் பண்ணுங்க, ஓகேவா?
Okay, sir.
Okay மா, thank you மா, very nice
சார்
presentation.
என்ன ஒர்க் பண்ண கேளுங்க சார். என்ன ஒர்க் பண்ண கேளுங்க. நீங்க போய் அனுப்பிச்சிருங்க.
என்ன ஒர்க் பண்ணீங்க?
Hello.
பிரியங்கா?
Yes, sir.
Last question. 1 second.
Hello, sir.
What is this? What is your work in this paper?
Yes, sir. We have increased the accuracy than the existing results, sir.
Where?
Indian liver patient data set, sir.
Liver patient?
Yes, sir.
Where you collect the data?
From UCA repository, sir.
Huh?
UCA repository, sir.
Any proof there?
Yes, sir.
Can you show the proof? Can you show the proof?
Yes, sir. From online, sir. This UCA.
Where? You have to take. You have to show this. You have to show it now. You have to show it now. Then you can move.
Sir, in reference 4, I have mentioned the website, sir. From there, I have taken the data set, sir.
I am asking where you collect the data. That's the thing I need. That the data are old or new?
Online, sir.
2 things you have to tell, and you can move.
Old one, sir.
The data are new or old. Where you collect the data, you are having any proof.
Sir, the data are old and it is collected from online, sir.
Okay, fine. You can move. You can move. Next person, please.
Okay, thank you.
Hello.
Yeah, next person. Yeah. Next one.
Shalini, sir.
Shalini, please. Shalini. Make a call, ma, please.
Yes, sir.
Make a. You have the phone number. Call and come to the register.
Sir,
Yeah, Shalini, please come. Times I called.
Okay, ma. Next, Raj Gayatri. Who is next?
Shalini,
Sir,
Shalini.
Shalini தான் sir.
Yeah, Shalini.
Sir, அவங்க மியூட் பண்ணிட்டு பேசுறாங்க. Unmute.
Okay, Shalini. Start the presentation. Shalini. Okay.
Shalini. Technology, and I'm going to present the
Present the screen. Shalini, present the screen first of all. You
Hello,
present the
Shalini.
screen. You have to open the video first of all. You have to open the video. Why not open your video? It's a Google Meet, na? You have to open the video first of all. You open your video and show your slide. It is correct in the conference. And the last person who is that, Priyanka also not to open the video. It is not good. Otherwise, you remove Shalini from the meeting. Open the video first of all. Open the video. Then you show your screen.
Sir, my camera is not proper, sir. Shall I proceed, sir?
First open your video first of all. Video, then you show your slides. Open the video first of all. This must in the conference.
Sir, I think my camera is not working, sir. I can't connect it, sir.
Not working, why come to conference?
Share your presentation at least.
This is a presentation. You have to show your face. Because last Priyanka also I missed the things. It is not good in the conference. Bala, what you have to do? Tell me please. Bala, you inform a present tomorrow.
Sir?
Because must open the video. It is not fair.
Sir, I think some issues in the camera, sir. I will proceed it, sir.
Listen, I am also having the issue with the camera. I use another mobile, another laptop. You show, seeing it is a one laptop, another one mobile is here. I show the mobile also. In whenever the online comes, I am using three things. I have one more mobile in my house. So this is the thing. Yeah, tell me please. Decide. Chairperson decide first of all. I am not this one. I am not allowing. Chairperson.
You will decide, sir.
You will decide. You remove her. Join with tomorrow or Sunday.
I have heavy work, sir.
Studying in MSc, our university.
என்ன பண்றீங்க?
Yes, sir. MSc படிக்கிறேன், sir.
நம்ம காலேஜா? நம்ம யூனிவர்சிட்டியா?
சத்யபாமா இன்ஸ்டிடியூட், sir.
சத்யபாமால படிக்கிறீங்க. ஓகே. பட் இது வந்து ஒரு இது இல்லையா? This is a must என்ன? Okay, you show it.
Okay, sir.
You show your slides, please.
Okay, sir.
Show your slides. Okay, yeah, proceed.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, show your slide. Yeah.
I'm here to present on the title of Magneto-hydrodynamic rotation flow through porous medium with heat and mass transfer and chemical reaction effects. I'm doing and presenting on the guidance.
No slide. PPT not there.
Sir.
PPT.
Sir. Okay, sir.
Ayyo.
Sir, can you view my screen, sir?
No,
yes.
Now wait. Now only sharing your screen. Wait.
Yes, sir.
Not showing.
Shall I start?
Your screen.
Sir, I'll
Bala.
Sir?
Bala, can you see the screen?
No,
Your
sir.
screen தெரியுதா? Only black only coming. Yeah. Sir, Inform Shalini to join Saturday, Sunday, sir. Best, sir.
Shalini,
Sir.
you share again.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Stop sharing, then share again.
Okay, sir.
Raj Gayatri.
Sir.
Sir.
எல்லாம் முடிஞ்சுதாம்மா? இதான் லாஸ்டா?
ஆமாங்க சார், ஷாலினி தான் சார் லாஸ்ட்.
மீதி எல்லாருமே பிரசன்டா? ஆல் பிரசன்டா?
ஆல் பிரசன்ட் சார்.
ஓகே ஓகே. அந்த இது மட்டும் ரெடி பண்ணுங்க, அட்டெண்டன்ஸ் ஷீட்.
ஓகே சார், ரெடி சார்.
ரைட், ஓகே ஓகே, வெரி குட்.
சார் ஷாலினி என்ன பண்ணுங்க, ஷாலினி ஆப்ஷன் போட்டுங்க, அவ்வளவுதான். ஷாலினி வந்து சாட்டர்டே சண்டே ஷோ பண்ணிட்டோம், அவ்வளவுதான்.
சார் பண்ணுவாங்க சார்.
ஆ
ஷேர் பண்றேன்.
Is not visible.
Only black screen only showing here.
Oh, sir. I don't know, sir.
Shalini,
Sir.
you send it to my mail. My mail you send it, your PPT. I
sir.
you have to present.
Okay, sir.
நீ மெயிலுக்கு அனுப்புமா?
மெயில் டைப் பண்ணி அனுப்பு.
சாட் பாக்ஸ்ல போடுறேன்.
Okay, sir.
பாலமுருஸ்.
விட மாட்டேங்கிறீங்களாம்மா?
பாலமுருஸ் தானே?
ஆமா.
பாலமுருஸ் at SRMIST.
நான் போட்டேம்மா. இதுக்கு அனுப்புங்க, சீக்கிரமா அனுப்புங்க. நான் ஷேர் பண்றேன், நீங்க பிரசன்ட் பண்ணுங்க.
Okay, sir.
ஓகே, அனுப்புங்க, மெயில் அனுப்புங்க. சார் பாலம் முறுக்கு தான் சார். MU எக்ஸ்ட்ரா போட்டீங்க.
என்ன போட்டிருக்கேன்? ஓஹோ.
ஷாலினி அனுப்பிச்சிங்களா?
அடப்பா சார். ஒரு கேமரா இல்ல, ஒரு வீடியோ இல்ல, ஒரு ஆடியோ இல்ல, என்ன சார் நீங்களாம்? போங்க சார், எனக்கு தான் டைம் வேஸ்ட் பண்ணிட்டீங்க.
முடிஞ்சிச்சு சார். ஒரு ஸ்டூடெண்ட்டுக்கு இது பண்ண முடியல. அதான் சார், ஒரு வீடியோ வந்து மெயில் அனுப்புறாங்க சார், நான் ஷேர் பண்ற மாதிரி. லாஸ்ட்
எப்போ ஃபங்க்ஷனாப்பா? எப்போ வேலிடிட்டி ஃபங்க்ஷன் ஆரம்பிச்சாங்களா? 3 o'clock. அதான் சொல்றேன், சினிமா ஆரம்பிச்சிடணும். இல்ல இது முடியுது கரெக்டாச்சுன்னா?
ஷாலினி
சார் நாளைக்கு பண்ண சொல்லுங்க சார்.
Sir, I'm sending, sir. Just wait a second, sir.
ஓகே.
நாளைக்கு என்ன உடனே பதில் வந்துமா சார்? சார் நாளைக்கு என்ன உடனே?
சார் நாளைக்கு ட்ரைனிங் சார், எலெக்ஷன் ட்ரைனிங்.
அப்படியா? யாருக்கா?
ஒய்ஃபுக்கு.
போயிட்டேன் ஜாலியா.
இது ஜாலியா.
எங்க கோயம்புத்தூர்? எங்க? சூலை. இன்ஜெக்ஷன் பண்ணுமா? கோவிட் இன்ஜெக்ஷன் பண்ணுவாமே, கோவிட் இன்ஜெக்ஷன்லாம்.
ஆமா சார்.
சொன்னாங்க கோவிட் இன்ஜெக்ஷன் பண்ணுமாமே.
ஷாலினி ரைட் நவ
சார்.
ஷாலினி
Sir, I couldn't send.
FBALUMURS@srmist.edu.in. Once again, I send it my mail in chat box. Please see.
MSc படிக்கிறேன்.
chat boxல இருக்குமா பாருங்க.
பெரிய யூனிவர்சிட்டி நம்மானி பண்றேன்.
மறுபடியும் அனுப்புமா? மறுபடியும் அனுப்பு. இல்ல நீ குரூப்ல போடு, வாட்ஸ்அப் குரூப்ல போடு, வாட்ஸ்அப் குரூப்ல போடு, நான் எடுத்துக்கிறேன். இல்ல வாட்ஸ்அப் குரூப்ல போடுமா, நான் எடுத்துக்கிறேன். நம்ம குரூப்ல போடுமா, நான் எடுத்துக்கிறேன்.
என் போன் சார்ஜ் போயிடுச்சு, வேற போன்ல வரேன்.
சரி சார்.
வேற போன்ல தான் வரணும். இந்த எத்தனை போன் தான் யூஸ் பண்ணுறதுலப்போ.
ஷாலினி குரூப்ல போடுமா.
சார் நான் சொல்லும்போது புரியல சார்.
வந்துருச்சுமா, வந்துருச்சு. ஷாலினி
ஓகே சார்.
ரிசீவ்டு.
ஓகே.
சரி பாலா, நான் வேற ஒரு இதுல வரேன், வேற ஒரு போன்ல வரேன்.
ரைட் சார். Okay, bye. You can start.
Awesome.
Okay.
I'm Shai. I'm going to present on magneto hydrogen rotation flow to porous medium with heat and mass transfer and chemical reaction effect under the guidance of Dr. M. Vidya, Satyabama Institute of Science and Technology, Govindarajan, Department of Mathematics, SRM Institute. And this is my abstract. In this paper, so it's okay, sir. Abstract. In this paper, we have discussed the chemical reaction effect with heat. We are using what's called incompressible electrically conducting fluid through a vertical porous. We analyze the effect of time dependent suction through a elastic fluid flow. So we are converting the partial differential equation into ordinary differential equation. And solving this, we are getting the solution. So can you go to the next slide, sir? So next slide, sir.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, sir. These are the keywords. And again, sir, next, sir. So next, sir. Okay. Introduction. The objective of the present study is to analyze the effect of permeable variations in oscillation, suction, velocity in free convection, mass transfer, rotation, flow. Okay. Mathematical formulation here. Considering equations on your equations. Your equation 2 and 3. Sir, can you move on to the next slide, sir? 4 and 5 here. These are the governing equations, and by using the boundary conditions, which are 6 and 7, we are going to solve the governing equations. So, sir, next page, sir. So, by solving the governing equations, we arrive at equation 8, and I'm considering non-dimensionless quantities over here.
Hello?
And these are the which are
Salni.
Sir, can you hear me, sir?
Yes. Why do you use non-dimensional quantity?
Sir, to reduce complexity, so I can easily solve my equations and do a simple sir.
Hello?
Yeah? Okay, sir. So can you next slide, sir? Sir? Okay. Here we have arrived at equation 10, 11, 12. These are the solutions for equation 10 is the solution for the velocity which have been arrived, and 11th equation is the equation for represented under theta, and the 12th equation, sir, before sir. 12th equation is the 12th equation is the equation of concentration where we have taken under phi. Next slide, sir. These are the boundary conditions, and these are the parameters which have been used to solve the solutions. Here, as the heat source parameter, K m square Harmat's number, and E is a rotation parameter, P is the Paget number.
Yeah, Shani, 1 second. What's the meaning of Hartman number?
Sir?
What is this Hartman number you are mentioning on there? Hartman number. What is this?
Sir, it is the ratio of electromagnetic force of the viscous flow force. We are using in the solving the equation, sir. Sir, can you get me, sir?
Okay.
Okay, sir. Sir, next slide, sir. These are just the GR is the Grashof number, and AC is a Schmidt number, and RC is a viscoelastic parameter which have been using here, sir. So next slide, sir. Now here we are assuming the velocity, temperature, and concentration equations to be these equations like 13, 14, and 15. These we are assuming to solve, sir. Sir, next page, sir. These are the solution by solving the governing equations with using the boundary conditions and the assumed value. We arrive at the solution of 16. And next slide, sir. 17 and 18. So these are the solutions which I arrived. Further, I will study on using the parameters, and I'll further solve it through and I'll represent it through graphs also, sir. So that's it, sir. I mean, references, and that's it, sir. Thank you.
Okay, any questions from audience? Questions from audience? Hello, Salini.
Sir? Yes, sir.
Salini.
Yes, sir.
PPT நல்லா clear-ஆ போடணும், conclusion எல்லாம் போடணும், numerical solution எல்லாம் find out பண்ணணும், ஓகேங்களா? Okay, நல்லா பண்ணணும்.
Sir, okay, sir, I will, sir. Okay, sir.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Sir, Tamilvanan sir.
Allah, finish. Allah, finish பண்ணு, time ஆச்சு.
Okay. Okay, all participants. Thank you, all participants. Leave it to all. Please leave it to all. Raja Gayatri.
Yes, sir.
Raja Gayatri.
சொல்லுங்க சார்.
கொஞ்சம் அனுப்புங்கம்மா, பிபிடி இது அனுப்பு. எக்ஸல் அனுப்புங்க சாருக்கு, எனக்கு தமிழ்வாணன், எனக்கு ஆல் கோஆர்டினேட்டர்ஸ்க்கு ஹெச்ஓடி எல்லாம் அனுப்புங்க.
இப்போ ஸ்டாப் ரெக்கார்டிங் போடு. யார் எங்க சேவ் பண்ணலாம்?
அதல ஸ்டாப் ரெக்கார்டிங்.
சேவ் யார்ட்ட பாரு, சேவ்.